EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 15. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey on the counter, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Purdy's pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Flushed out right. Gets this one to use check. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, there's nothing open down the field, to give him credit for his patience and not forcing it. Showed a lot of confidence in his big man to just swing it out to the fullback, and they got some good yardage out of it.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Mix it up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On first down, it's Purdy. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it was how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 2 yards is the pickup, and the 49ers are going to get a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big pickup of 38.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 2nd and 10.
Right there, hurt. Watch twins. Hey, watch it.
Play action. Here's Stroud to Mixon on the check down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Mixon with a first down carry. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Play action. Stroud now. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they take a knee. And we've got 9 seconds remaining. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long from Houston.
should have had some Bears Paul. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's crazy because you know what I was talking about homegirls about today? I said, that's one thing about people is they all need help. Sometimes they all need help. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's what I said. I said, white people tell you that heaven is just for white folks. That's what they want you. Hey man, we ain't talking about the playoffs, man. Oh, you know, my two ain't got nothing. Hey, Anthony Davis came from, Anthony Davis came from 60 every year. You know what I mean? He gonna go off for 40, and maybe somebody on the team might do a little something. You know what I mean? But they ain't got that kind of Golden State. I don't know, man. Golden State is a smart team. They got Draymond. Yeah, that's what I mean. And then step up. But they, you know what everybody's saying? They saying the Rockets don't do too much on the defensive side. That's what all the experts picking the Rockets. You ain't seen that? I seen that. Nah. They said a third experience is good, but that ain't gonna be enough for the Rockets. The Rockets got too much length. Yeah. Oh, and you know what they said? They said A.J. Thompson is the best athlete in the series. You don't think so? Oh, thank you. Yeah. John Morant. Yeah, shit. What you waiting on? Yeah, what you waiting on? Shit. Stop playing. That's right. Man, it feel like ain't nothing going on when the basketball stops. Oh, yeah. Man, you know what I would do? Since they getting rid of all the black history and American history, if I was going to the Olympics, I wouldn't even go.
The truck as it sped away from the motel. Officers who were also responding to the shooting scene were able to pick up that pickup truck close by and try to pull it over. During the pursuit, Anaheim police made 4 attempts, including this one, to stop the driver, but he was able to get away. A successful pit maneuver in Santa Ana caused the suspect to lose control of the pickup and crash. At least 8 officers fired at him once he got out of the truck. The reason for the shooting is unknown at this time. Anaheim police says a gun was found in the pickup and a passenger was not injured in the shooting.
He was taken to the station to interview regarding the shooting that happened in the hotel.
There was a little special. That just sounds good. Yeah, that ain't bad. Oh, yeah. Oh. For real. For that, I did the same thing earlier. I went in there to do some cornbread and came out and didn't have none. Didn't realize it's like got back to the house. I was like, damn. I love tortillas. I've heard. Hey, the prices of egg Easter is canceled. No, y'all didn't. No way. Hey, that's funny as hell because they was like, man, here comes the fly kids. No way. Damn. No way. That's right. Oh, they got one over here too. Let's go. Nah, man. Hell no. Look, oh, real? Yeah. Ruben? The Cracker Barrel? Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Hmm. All right, man. I love it, man. Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah, definitely. Don't be too bad, bro.
That's because last September, she says crews were working on the city's sewer line, and that's where the problem started. The toilets just started gurgling and just water everywhere. So she says sewage water started flooding the home. The water came out, and it came out to here, it stuck right about here, and then it flowed out to here, and a little bit into the kitchen. Katrina says she reached out to the plumbing company who was contracted by the city to do the work on the street. She was told the company called Matucci Plumbing was hired to pipe reject the lines. The person that came with Matucci said I didn't have much damage at all. That started a long process. First, she was told to contact their insurance company, Tokyo Marine. Then her claim was sent to another insurance company, Philadelphia Insurance, then an adjuster. Documents from the adjuster sent to her claims management claims the moisture was in a limited area and described it as water damage. What they would tell me was they blew back. It was clean water that blew back. And my response was, clear water or not, clear water does not have a sewage smell. So if clear water has a sewage smell, that means it's contaminated. Katrina had her house tested and the report found multiple types of bacteria present, including E. coli and Enterococcus. So for months, Katrina has to live in a different place and pay rent over there. And this is how her house was. Pretty much everything is in storage, waiting until she can return. We even had mold and bacteria people come in, and there's bacteria everywhere in the house. So how can I live here? While we were there, just a block away from her house, we saw construction crews tearing up the street and doing the same type of construction work that she says was going on in her street. We called the City of Inglewood Public Works Department, and they said there are ongoing projects to underground water and sewer lines. The city, however, wouldn't comment about any incidents at Miller's home and referred us to the Inglewood City Attorney's Office, who has yet to respond. Meanwhile, the City Council has rejected her claim. We also contacted the plumbing company, and it said, we cannot comment on any matter that is the subject of litigation or potential litigation. And while neither the insurance companies or the adjuster has responded to our request for information, Katrina says she has been offered $5,500 to settle the claim. She says that doesn't resolve the issue of contamination, and she still doesn't want to return to her house until she feels it's safe. I just want my house fixed. I'm not asking for an exorbitant amount of money. I just want what it says to fix my home and to replace my goods. Katrina's now hired an attorney and hopes by talking about her story, it will help others who are struggling with a similar issue. I'm Carlos Garza, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Beautiful home, just wants to live in it. Well, we just learned about this story through an Eyewitness News viewer tip. Share your story ideas with us by scanning the QR code on your screen or go to abc7.com/tips.
New efforts to get people off the streets of Los Angeles. An inside safe operation was conducted earlier today at a long-standing RV and tent encampment in Pico Union. LA Mayor Karen Bass was also on hand. 45 people were offered temporary housing through today's initiative, and crews removed more than 20 RVs from the area. Earlier this month, the LA City Council voted to limit funding for the Inside Safe program. The city approved $29 million for the program, which is $17 million less than Bass's original request. It comes as the city faces a shortfall of nearly $1 billion in the next fiscal year.
President Donald Trump says he's not in a rush to reach any trade deals with other countries amid talks about tariffs. He met today with Italy's Prime Minister in the Oval Office. The two discussed the 10% tariffs on European exports, but Trump did not change his mind. He also says he's had meetings and calls about tariffs with Mexico and Japan. Meanwhile, he is blasting Fed Chair Jerome Powell, even threatening his job. Yesterday, Powell said the Fed did not plan to cut interest rates and was holding off to see what effects tariffs will have on the economy. The president says he believes interest rates should be coming down and posted online that Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. Stocks, meanwhile, closing lower again on Wall Street. The Dow fell 527 points to 39,142. The NASDAQ finishing down 20 points at 16,286.
If you're taking an injectable medication to help with weight loss and blood sugar levels, there may be a pill form in the not-too-distant future. Eli Lilly has created an experimental oral medication that works similarly to drugs like Mounjaro and Ozempic. In a study of more than 500 people who had type 2 diabetes, patients on orforglipron lost about 8% of their body weight and their A1C levels dropped. A pill is also a lot cheaper than an injectable. Eli Lilly expects to apply for approval by the end of the year. Marijuana, teens, and permanent psychosis. Today's marijuana isn't the same pot from decades ago, and now some UCLA researchers say more teens are being diagnosed with permanent psychosis. They say some of the marijuana on the market is genetically modified and can have a THC content 3 times, or rather 300 times, higher than the weed from back in the day. Researchers say teens who consume this type of weed frequently are 11 times more likely to develop permanent psychosis.
Pope Francis spent part of his Holy Thursday visiting inmates at a prison in Rome. He met with 70 inmates, praying with them for about half an hour. In the past, the Pope has visited the prison for the washing of the feet ritual, but he did not do that this year because of his fragile health. However, he told the inmates he still wanted to be with them today. The Pope is expected to make a few other appearances during Holy Week. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and Easter is, of course, on Sunday.
We are 1 week away from the NFL draft here on ABC 7.
And the LA Rams have very different plans for this year's draft house. We'll tell you how they're joining forces with the LA Fire Department to honor those affected by the wildfires.
And ready or not, here they come. The Red Hot Kings play their final regular season game tonight. Can they stay just as hot in the playoffs? We'll have a live report coming up. Hi there, I'm Daniel Romero in for Dallas Rays. Clouds still there. Will there be some rain tonight? I'll let you know in the 7-day forecast coming up in just a little bit. I'm Kevin Osbeck. All new coming up tonight at 6.
I know how it feels to be in a place where you're supposed to be protected by someone and you're not.
They are the TikTokers keeping the case of the Menendez brothers in the spotlight. Our coverage of today's courtroom developments continues here on Eyewitness News. ABC 7 and Yamaha Resort and Casino bring you this Wheel Instant All. The category is place. Know this Wheel Instant All? Stay tuned. This Wheel Instant All is Luxury Suite. Watch Wheel of Fortune weeknights at 7:30 on ABC 7. Hurt in an accident with an 18-wheeler? 18-wheelers cause big damage. Weighing up to 80,000 pounds, their impact is absolutely devastating. And these cases are complex, involving federal laws and powerful legal teams protecting trucking companies. Who's protecting you? Just recently, Sweet James Accident Attorneys recovered $10 million for a client injured in a trucking accident. Don't let the insurance companies take you for a ride. Call Sweet James for a free consultation. We are your big truck accident attorneys. I'm Doug. And I'm David, and we want to buy your house. Seller's Advantage has revolutionized the home selling process to get you more for your home. With no agent fees, no hassles, and no repairs, selling your home doesn't have to be overwhelming.
It was a hard decision to sell the family home. My dad had passed, leaving us with a mess. Seller's Advantage helped us through with care and sympathy.
Call now or visit sellersadvantage.com for a free, no obligation cash offer.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
When you do your grocery shopping at Smart & Final, you'll find low prices every day and savings in every aisle. Get everything you need for Easter and more, only at Smart & Final.
revolutionary pieces that provide the same extraordinary level of comfort. With storage, cup holders, and USB ports available, you'll find everything you need. Discover the difference of superior lounging with less room for living spaces.
Living spaces.
First, we dropped in to tackle any job. Then we built the first muscle truck, then added the legendary Hemi engine. Ram has always powered American freedom. Now with our Freedom of Choice pricing program, visit your local dealer to choose your offer. Cash incentives or employee pricing for all. Because nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram. Current owners of select competitive vehicles can finance and get $11,000 total cash allowance on 2025 Ram 1500, or well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease Ram 1500 for $369 a month.
Brianna Ruffalo, Southern California's weather leader.
100 days after the devastating Palisades and Eden fires, the LA Rams are honoring first responders in a special way.
The team is doing something different for next week's NFL Draft. Eyewitnesses reporter Shayla Girardin has those details. 100 days after the Palisades fire, the LA Rams are using the upcoming draft as an opportunity to honor our first responders.
We started thinking about how do we contribute to the long-term recovery, not just the immediate aftermath of the fires. We really wanted to use our platform to celebrate first responders and to raise the spirits of those in the community who've been impacted. So a lot of our work has really been dedicated to that.
The LA Rams draft headquarters will find a new home this year, one utilized by our very own LA firefighters. The chosen spot is none other than right here, LAFD Air Operations, a crucial spot for combating wildfires across Southern California.
We've done draft houses in the past, and this year, we pride ourselves on thinking differently at the Rams, and we started having conversations about what could that look like? How could we use this moment, that's such a huge moment on the NFL calendar, to really represent Los Angeles. And the idea came up that let's go draft from an LAFD fire station.
For the first time in NFL history, a team will take their draft operations to a fire station. With support from Zillow, the Rams and LAFD will convert a room from the LAFD Air Operations into their drafting headquarters. They're also working to renovate the LAFD Air Operations Recreation Room